Contents. Part 1. Manufacturing Processes. 1. Dye-less forming of fiber-reinforced plastic composites. Jan Erik Rath, Robert Gropner, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. 2. Assessment of high-porosity lattice structures for lightweight applications. Rita Ambu and Michelle Kahl. Part 2. Machine Tools. 3. Development of a sensor-integrated machining vise towards a non-invasive milling monitoring system. Panagiotis Stavropoulos, Dimitris Manitaras, Christos Papaioannou, Thanasis Souflas, and Harry Bekas. 4. Effect of ultrasonic burnishing parameters on burnished surface quality of stainless steel after heat treatment. Rizwan Ullah, Eric Fangnan, and Juha Huki. 5. High-precision fabrication of an innovative fiber optic displacement sensor. Zina Elrawashta, Philippe Revel, Christine Prell, and Frederick Lamarck. 6. 3D printing of hydrogel-based seed planter for in-space seed nursery. Yanhua Huang, Li Yu, Liangkui Zhang, Zhaolei Shi, and Hantong Qin. 7. Modeling and simulation of automated hydraulic press brake. Alasanmi Danian, Kumbalani Mpofu, Bankole Oladipo, and Rufus Ayedemobi. 8. Assessment of reconfigurable vibrating screen technology for the mining industries. Butimelo Ramasisi, Kumbalani Mpofu, Alasanmi Danian, and Olasumbo Makinde. Part 3. Manufacturing Systems. 9. Deep anomaly detection for endoscopic inspection of cast iron parts. Ol Schmedemann, Maximilian Mayaki, Falco Collar, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. 10. Classification and detection of malicious attacks in industrial IoT devices via machine learning. Mohammed Shahin, F. Chen, Hamd Bozari, Ali Hussainzadeh, and Rasul Rashidafar. 11. Implementation of a novel fully convolutional network approach to detect and classify cyber attacks on IoT devices in smart manufacturing systems. Mohammed Shahin, F. Frank Chen, Hamd Bozari, Ali Hussainzadeh, and Rasul Rashidafar. 12. Application of ARIMA LSTM for manufacturing decarbonization using 4IR concepts. Olukorede Tajani Adenuga, Kumbalani Mpofu, and Ragasebo Kagejalo Modis. 13. Online path planning in a multi-agent controlled manufacturing system. Sudha Ramasamy, Matthias Benulf, Xiao Zhang, Samuel Hammer, and Frederick Daniel Sun. 14. Assessing visual identification challenges for unmarked and similar aircraft components. Daniel Schopflin, Johann Gieriker, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. 15. Projecting product-aware cues as assembly intentions for human-robot collaboration. Joe David, Eric Kodania, and Andrei Lobov. 16. Online quality inspection approach for submerged arc welding, SAW, by utilizing IRRGB multimodal monitoring and deep learning. Panagiotis Stavropoulos, Alexios Papakaralampopoulos, and Kyriakos Sabatakakis. 17. Detachable, low-cost tool holder for grippers in human-robot interaction. Christina Schmidbauer, Hans Kuffner Macaulay, Sebastian Schlund, Marcus Afoven, and Christian Clemens. 18. Intelligent Robotic Arm Path Planning, IRAP2, Framework to Improve Work Safety in Human-Robot Collaboration, HRC, Workspace using Deep Deterministic Policy Gradient, DDPG, algorithm. Shangqin Wu, Li Yi, Matthias Klar, Marco Hassong, Moritz Glatt, and Jan Ciauric. 19. A conceptual framework of a digital twin for a circular meat supply chain. M.R. Valero, B.J. Hicks, and A. Nassai. 20. A mathematical model for cloud-based scheduling using heavy traffic limit theorem in queuing process. Rasul Rashidafar, F. Frank Chen, Hamd Bozari, and Mohammed Shahin. 21. Approach for evaluating changeable production systems in a battery module production use case. Christian Fries, Patricia Holscher, Oliver Brutzel, Gisela Lanza, and Thomas Bauernhansel. 22. Cost minimal selection of material supply strategies in matrix production systems. Daniel Rank and Thomas Bauernhansel. 23. Assessment of ergonomics risk experienced by welding workers in a rail component manufacturing organization. Kumbuzil Nedo, Kumbalani Mpofu, and Olasumbo Makinde. 24. A survey of smart manufacturing for high-mix low-volume production in defense and aerospace industries. Tangida Tamina, Mauro Garcia, Zhaohui Zheng, and Bapaya Bidonda. 25. Feasibility analysis of safety training in human-robot collaboration scenario, virtual reality use case. Mortiza Dianatfar, Saeed Heshmati Safa, Jerki Latokartano, and Mina Lands. Part 4. Enabling Technologies. 26. Energy efficiency for manufacturing using PV, FSC, and battery supercapacitor design to enhance sustainable clean energy load demand. Olukarede Tajani Adanuga, Kumbalani Mpofu, and Thobalani Mathenwa. 27. The impact of learning factories on teaching lean principles in an assembly environment. Fabio Marco Minetti, Eleonora Baffa, Andrea DiGiorgio, and Antonio Maffei. 28. Generation of synthetic AI training data for robotic grasp candidate identification and evaluation in intralogistics bin picking scenarios. Dirk Holst, Daniel Schopflin, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. 29. Objectifying machine setup and parameter selection in expert knowledge-dependent industries using invertible neural networks. Kai Muller, Andres Posada Moreno, Lucas Pelzer, and Thomas Grise. 30. Integration of machining process digital twin in early design stages of a portable robotic machining cell. Panagiotis Stavropoulos, Dimitris Manataras, Harry Bikas, and Thanasis Souflas. 31. Development process for information security concepts in industrial Internet of Things IoT-based manufacturing. Julian Koch, Kolja Eggers, Jan-Erik Rath, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. 32. Augmented virtuality input demonstration refinement improving hybrid manipulation learning for bin picking. Andreas Blank, Lucas Zeichli, Sebastian Reitelshofer, Engin Karladag, and Georg Frank. 33. Manufacturing process optimization via digital twins, definitions and limitations. Alexios Papakaralampopoulos and Panagiotis Stavropoulos. 34. The circular economy competence of the manufacturing sector, a case study. Nilo Adlin, Mina Lands, and Mika Lotonder. 35. A framework for manufacturing system reconfiguration based on artificial intelligence and digital twin. Fan Mo, Jack C. Chaplin, David Sanderson, Hamoud Rahman, Fabio Marco Minetti, Antonio Maffei, and Svetan Rachiv. 36. AI-based engineering and production drawing information extraction. Christoph Haar, Hangbom Kim, and Lucas Coburg. 37. Generation of an intermediate workpiece for planning of machining operations. Dusan Sormas, Anibal Carrega Campos, and Jaikumar Aramugam. 38. Automating the generation of MBD-driven assembly work instruction documentation for aircraft components. Ikaterini R. Papadaki, Konstantinos Bakaroudis, David Bainbridge, Nick Burbidge, Alison Turner, David Sanderson, Atanas A. Popov, and Svetan M. Rachiv. 39. Hyperspectral imaging for non-destructive testing of composite materials and defect classification. Trunal Podal, Claudia Pagano, Roberto Merani, Tiziana Durazio, Giacomo Capani, and Irene Fassi. 40. Correction 2. Development process for information security concepts in IoT-based manufacturing. Julian Koch, Kolja Eggers, Jan-Erik Rath, and Thorsten Schupstuhl. Author Index.